forward. Let's get into some real talks. Broncos against Houston. Houston just came off that loss last week, so they need this game to get back on. But the thing is that this guy, I mean, he's given us everything else. He's shown us everything else about how mature he is as a young quarterback. But there's one thing he hasn't shown us yet, which is what he has the opportunity to show us. Can he, as a young quarterback, take a situation where they rode that high? Now they're starting to hit that low. Can he right the ship and get them back in? Because they're right outside the playoffs. And I am going to start with Justin on this one.
Can he do it? God you did. No, not this game.
There we go.
Not this game. He's not going to do it this game.
So you know how I feel about these people going to go into Houston and just beat them up?
Yeah. Same way they went in Kansas City and beat them up. I'm telling you, they're going to win this game. Broncos going to win this game. They playing their heart, bro. I said it last week. I stayed on business. I don't see nobody making no commentary this week. Broncos going to go into Houston, staying on business again, and continue to be the hottest team in the NFL right now.
Do you think that they slow him down from hitting his 350 or 400-yard marks the way he's been doing?
Yeah. I think he'll still have like 250, a little under 300, but I don't think he's going to hit 3.
I want him to hit 3.
I'm not going to say they're not. I don't think he's going to hit 3.
Don't bring up prize picks to me. I thought that Seahawks game was going to be one of them boring games. And your boy Dak and Gino put on a fucking show, and
he did.
Made me lose my money.
You know what, though? I am going to give some credit because I kind of skipped over it. So let me rewind for a second. Gino might have been the game of the year for him in a loss. It's okay. It's a shame that it was in a loss, but that's the Gino that we saw last year. That's the Gino we really need to see for them to beat some of these teams in the NFC going forward. So
that's exactly what I said.
So if Gino does happen to see this passing through YouTube while he's taking a shit, all right, listen, okay, I'm telling you right now, kudos to you. Do that shit more. Just don't do it to the Cowboys.
And kudos to DK.
Yeah, DK.
Yeah.
Wow.
Continue not to write back. Don't write back.
I told whatever he did, they got film.
Whatever he did with it. Whatever that sign language was when he put standing on business. Oh yeah.
Standing on business, man.
All right. So let me get Broncos, Houston. Corey, who needs this more?
Houston. They got to get back into it.
Broncos are not in it.
I said Houston. They need
I know
to get
that.
back
What I'm saying is you don't think they need it yet.
Nah, I'm not. I can't. The Broncos. No, Russell Wilson has just been a game managing quarterback. He's not putting up good numbers. That defense isn't the 2000 Baltimore defense where you had guys like Ray Lewis back there killing them, and you had Trent Dilfer leading the helm. But we actually in Baltimore had a running back in Jamal Lewis. Yes, it's not that 2000 Ravens defense, brother. It really isn't.
Hold on.
So you can't.
I'm going to bring this up.
Denver's just winning games off of just dumb luck, basically. They can't run the ball. They're not passing the ball on offense. Yes, they can't run the ball, and they're not passing. Look at their numbers on offense. Russell Wilson's averaging like maybe 190. They're getting like 60 yards out of Javonte Williams. I should know because I have him on my fantasy team. Both of them.
All right, but you do realize they're on a 5-game win streak, though, right?
I realize that.
Hottest team in the NFL.
I understand that. But we just said earlier that you can win on any given Sunday, given the circumstances.
Okay, well,
and I think Houston needs this game more.
They beat the Packers, they beat the Chiefs, they beat the Bills, they beat the Vikings, and they beat the Browns.
They didn't go through no chumps, bro.
I'm
Yeah,
not
those
saying they
are
went
tough
through no
teams.
slump. All right, Chiefs, Mahomes was hurt. Bills, Josh Allen been
Mahomes wasn't
sus,
hurt. He
but
played.
and you can't say nothing, Mo, because you were one to say Josh Allen plays to the level of his competition.
Yes.
Did
yes.
you do or did you? Okay,
Yes. Yes.
done.
No.
You don't
You
get
can't do that when they on a
no. I
five
can't do
gate
that.
because you
I
named
can
one
do that.
quarterback
I could do
out of
that.
five. You named one
I named
quarterback
two
out
already.
of
I named two.
five.
I named two.
You
Who
didn't
was the
just
other
say
two?
that.
I said,
Easy
Tell
jobs on your
me
said
team.
you didn't just
Mahomes.
say that.
I said Mahomes was
Aren't you
hurt.
the guy who's raving
I said
about jobs all
Mahomes was
freaking
hurt.
season?
Hold on, I'm gonna
He
get
beat
there.
jobs.
I'm getting
You weren't-
there.
Can you pull up that graphic
getting
again? The one with
there.
all the teams' losses, the schedule, and everything. Can you pull that back up?
I don't.
Because I'm about to use this in my argument real quick.
The Broncos aren't on this list because they're
Yeah.
outside of the playoffs, and that's my exact
You want me to bring? I'll bring
point.
up the Broncos schedule.
Okay, the
Hold on.
Broncos are sitting right now outside of the playoffs, but they're right there,
You're right
and
there.
that's
They're
my
pretty
exact
close to
point to it. Okay, hold on.
But you asked me who I think is with. I'm
Hold on.
thinking I'm
Let me
going
bring the
with
standings
Houston.
up because that's important. Here it is,
Yeah,
right
it
here.
is.
Okay,
They
it's very
right there.
important. Let me take this out.
So
Okay.
Denver's got.
The Broncos are at 6-5. Houston is at 6-5. Both teams find themselves at the number. They're tied for the number 8 spot. They're at the same record with the Colts. That's why I said, who needs this game more? Okay, and to sit there and suggest that the Broncos are not playing their hearts out, that's insane.
I never said they weren't playing their hearts out. I
They're on
said
a
their
5-game
offense isn't playing great. You got to stop misquoting me. I said their offense isn't playing great, and
But
that
the
defense
team,
isn't
I
that
did not even
Baltimore
talk about
Ravens
offense, defense. I said the
I'm talking
team,
about
sir.
the.
They're on a
I just
5-game win
took
streak.
both of them.
They beat
They've been finding
Dobbs
ways
and your
to
Vikings.
win.
I can't
Okay.
wait till Justin jump on your ass.
Now
Yeah,
the
they
Texans,
beat
they
the
got the
Bills.
Texans, they got the Chargers, they got the Lions, they got the Patriots, they got the Chargers again, they got the Raiders. They do have an easy schedule, given depending on how the Chargers and Lions want to play them and how the Texans want to play them. I'm just saying, given the Chargers are able to put up points, you can't deny that.
Yeah.
Fix them.
Bro, it's not. I don't
Go
even
ahead.
need to fix him. Like, it's like I said what I said last week. I stood on it and I was right. And I'm not even about to go into what I want. Like, I want to reel into it. I'm not going to do that. All I'm gonna say is that you could say Houston need this game more, but they don't. It's the Broncos, bro. The Broncos need this game because they're the hottest team in the NFL right now. I'm gonna continue to say that. I'm not even about to go too deep in because that should be my only argument for this whole thing. The only thing Houston has is what we said. What does Houston have, bro? CJ Stroud. That's all they have. Without CJ, this team is not in the conversation for anything. Not the head coach, not the defense, not the running back, not the receivers, not the tight end, not the damn offensive line. Nobody. The Broncos, you can remove the pieces. You take Russell Wilson out of there. That defense is the reason why they're winning games. You take Justin Simmons out of there. You take Justin Simmons out of there. The defense is still winning games. So that's what I'm saying is that the Broncos need this game more. Sean Payton has been coaching his ass off these last 5 games, and this is the time of year where he needs to buckle down and continue. He's a winning coach. He's done this before. This Houston coach, he's brand new. Oh no, I'm lying. This is the how you say his name? I forgot his name.
DeMeco Ryans.
Yeah, DeMeco Ryan. He's a defensive coach. His defense ain't doing nothing.
Yep.
Now let me just say that he's a defensive coach. He has not done nothing on the defense side. They just outscore people. That's the only reason why they win.
Let me get
CJ is
Mo, I want you to answer this question. Who needs this more?
Broncos. I think the Broncos need this more. Houston is still going to be number 2 in the AFC South. They can go and beat the rest of them chumps in the AFC South because they ain't gonna play us again, and we beat them already. So that's why I said that. But they can go play them chumps in the AFC South and still come out with a good record. Do you know who the Broncos are in a division with?
Your Jags.
No, the Chiefs.
Oh, the Broncos. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the Broncos.
Yeah, they're in there with the Chiefs, the Raiders, and I think the Chargers, right? Yeah,
yes,
Chargers.
they have to win this game, bro.
Here's my take on it. Here's my take on it and why this game is so important to the Broncos. Because you have a situation where Houston is rocking a rookie quarterback who's going to win Rookie of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? That's as far as the extent was as the expectation for him and his team.
Yep.
Did anybody at the beginning of the season think that the Texans were going to be even in the playoffs? No. The fact that they're even here right now is just extra stuff that they're adding to it.
Yep.
But if they miss the playoffs,
Yep.
It's no
this
big
is still a
deal.
very successful season for the Houston Texans because you have found your quarterback of the future. You have found out which players are a good match with him. Okay,
Yep.
you already know to lock up his wide receiver core. Okay, lock him up. Don't let him go because he's here with them. Okay, you know to get him. Maybe that Pierce maybe not the right guy for this running back core. You know that now because you've seen it. Maybe you want to
Yep.
give him another year. That's fine. That's the GM's call. But you got a chance to see what you got and what you have. This is a successful season for Houston if it ended right now.
Yep.
The
Way
Broncos,
more
on the
successful
other hand,
than they thought it was going to be.
yeah, the
That's
Broncos on the
what
other
I'm
hand
saying.
have an
That's
aging
because they're in the
quarterback.
AFC South. That's why you see
They
it.
have an aging quarterback who may not be there next year. Okay. The coach could lose his job. There's so much that's riding. Yeah, the
Okay.
coach could get fired from this team.
I don't
We've
think they're
seen
gonna fire
multiple
Sean
coaches
Payton.
get fired.
I don't think they're gonna fire Sean Payton.
Well,
They
that's
traded
because
for
of
him,
the
remember?
5-game win streak.
Well, that's because of the
If it wasn't
turnaround.
for these past
The
5
turnaround.
games, Sean Payton's ass would
Now,
have been on the hot fire.
Wait. So, did you think did everyone think the Broncos was supposed to have a successful season
No,
this
but they're not
season?
supposed to
But
be losers. They
Hold
were
up.
1-5.
Hold up. Yes, they did. Not
Where?
us. Not us.
Why? What? Do you not
Did you
remember
not?
the last season?
Did you? Corey, did you not watch TV during the off season or something? When Sean Payton got there, the expectations went through the fucking roof. What
When
are you
CJ
talking
Stroud
about?
went there, the expectations went through the roof because he was a high draft pick.
No,
That happens with high draft
it
picks
didn't.
You
No,
can't
quarterbacks.
it
say
didn't.
that. No,
Okay.
that's not
Wait,
true.
stop,
All right.
No, it didn't. No,
So-
it didn't.
So
Corey,
when
Corey,
Peyton Manning got
real.
drafted at a high pick,
Corey, for real. Come on, man. Come on.
I'm going to ask one question, and you'll see right now, based off of this. I just showed you guys a video last week of the Jets and how much hype came in with the Jets just because they got Rodgers. How much hype? People were saying Super Bowl with Rodgers.
Yeah, that's with Rodgers, though.
Okay,
With CJ
that's
Stroud.
Rodgers.
With
They were
CJ
saying
Stroud.
Super Bowl. That's
with-
how much hype was built onto this team. But guess what? You got another Super Bowl winning quarterback in Russell that is on this team. This team, they want to win now. I'm not saying we believe that they're
Yeah.
going to win,
I just want to
but
point out
they
something to
believe they were
Corey.
going to win.
I just want to point out something to Corey because I followed this all off season. You do know that CJ Stroud doing what he's doing right now was a shock to the whole league, right?
Everybody.
Because they was trying to make it seem like he was slow. They said he didn't pass quarterback, whatever the name of that quarterback test is.
Quarterback test.
They said
The Wonder League.
they said he bombed that. They was trying to make it like he was slow. This is a surprise to everybody in the league because they knew the talent was there, but they was trying to make it like, oh, he can't read defenses. He don't know. They were making it like he's slow. So no, Houston didn't have no high expectations. They didn't expect to win the games they winning now. But the Broncos, when Sean Payton got there, Super Bowl winning coach, blah, 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 Russell Wilson, it went through the roof. They was talking about them like, and they got the new owners. They was talking about them like they were on their way to the Super Bowl. So things have changed since CJ Stroud took off. Things have changed. CJ Stroud took off, but come on, man, you can't say like you can't do that, bro, because they
So
were.
I can't say that there's expectation in Houston.
No.
You can say that now.
That's not what I
now.
You can
But
say
what
that
I'm
the
saying
season,
is,
no.
if they fail their expectations, if he doesn't make the playoffs,
they still win.
are they going to blow that team up? No.
No, they still win.
In fact, they're
They
happy
didn't
because
listen up,
it's
it's
more than
too
what they
young.
thought they were going to get.
Nobody knew Tank Dell was going to be Tank Dell.
Yeah, nobody knew. They
CJ
were
knew.
all
CJ
surprised.
knew.
Yeah,
Everything
I
is
did.
found money for them. Found money. Okay,
I drafted
but on the other hand, the Broncos, there was big expectations. We were all shocked
Yes.
because we thought they were going to trade Russell away mid-season. They were going to fire Peyton. They were going to do
Because Sean
everything was
Payton
gonna
is an
blow up.
offensive genius.
Since
That's
their
what they were
past
saying.
5 wins, now all of a sudden they're right outside the playoffs.
Yep.
If they make the playoffs, there's a chance this team doesn't get blown up.
When
That's why
Houston
the game
wins this
matters so much.
weekend,
So let's go on to the next.